Welcome back. Today I'll be going over some lures I use for springtime fishing. So this box is off limits because this box has, I don't know, top water and just everything like that, a couple spooks and everything like that. But other than that, let's get my other stuff should include my spring box here. Let's see if I can do that without knocking that over. Great. This is the 10,000 fish Yoda worm. I'm not 100% sure on that. You can comment, and if it's not right. I drop shot this. It's caught me a couple fish. Not a lot, but it has. A couple 2.5 pounders. Nothing big, but and here I have deep divers, and I have these two are the same, and over on my TikTok, once I get to 1,000 followers, I'm going to be doing just a bunch of fishing lure giveaways that I don't really use and stuff that I have duplicates of. But the thing is, this one's a bit different than this one, but they're the same skin pattern. They dive all the same depths, but yeah, I also have this. I got 3-4 years ago. Doesn't honestly work like it should. It's a jerk bait. It's not supposed to go very deep. But the one I have tied on now that I've been using lately, I'm not sure what brand it is. Flit, right? Okay. Just a little jerk bait. It's not a bad little jerk bait itself. And then, so I have that tied on my bait caster. I think it's a 6.3 something rod. But I got a bunch of, like, if I could show you guys, I might just pause it and flip the camera on, but I'm not sure about that. And here, I got a bunch of my lipless crankbaits. Lipless. I think they're crankbaits. Could be wrong. I don't know. But this is the most recent one I've got from an MTB box. I think that's definitely going to be good because there is a bunch of shiners in this lake. And I got a bunch of these flicker shad. I got this blue one. I'm not sure if this is a flicker shad or not, but flicker shad. But here's a normal bill on a flicker shad, and here's the other one. Yeah, I don't think it's actually a flicker shad. This one's a jointed flicker shad. Yeah, and then I got, this is my smallest hard bait lure I have. And here is my biggest, my either first or second biggest. See, I'm not 100% sure why I got this, but never know, it might come in handy one time. I got a big old square bill. I think it's 2.5 if I'm not wrong. Yeah, there's those two side by side. Not too bad. And then I got a couple more square bills, but they're half that size. I got this. You know, this is the worst part. Okay, and I got this one. I got this one that dives 2.5 feet. If I can get it untangled from these other lures here. But anyways, you get the point. This is fisherman's struggle. If you know, you can relate. you're a fisherman, you can relate, I guarantee it, or a past fisherman. That's just that box, and I got a couple stickers on the front of all of these. This box right here, I'm not sure if it's going to hold any springtime baits that I like to use. Yeah, this bait kind of has just a bunch of Senkos, black and blue, right here, black with blue flake, my bad, sorry. And then I use these. These work good. I don't drop shot these. Like, they're like little leeches. I don't drop shot them. I just, I have it on this rod right here. You may say, yeah, that's a drop shot. Well, it's a weightless drop shot, but I don't have a weight attached to the end. It's just this on a drop shot hook. That's that. I like using them. Well, this is my first year living on this lake. It's not complete trash I caught. My biggest fish was probably that 30-inch pike. A couple months ago, actually. I think it's going on a couple months now, but yeah, it was a 30-inch or plus pike. I didn't have a tape measure on me at the moment, and I was kind of like psyched, and it was on a topwater buzzbait. I don't have a buzzbait in the house, it's down at the lake still. But, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff, and I got this Liquid Mayhem with these little paddle tails. Those might come in handy. I've been watching this guy on YouTube. I can't remember what his name is, but he fishes a bunch of tournaments, and he fishes like Clear Lake and stuff like that. And yeah, again, more stickers. On the Googan box, you can't put them on the outside because, I mean, you can, but it's ribbed and everything, so you really can't put it on the outside. There. A couple more boxes here. Alright, so I got this box. This box is when I'm doing some bullhead fishing, because I do management for them out here on our lake. Took about 200 plus out this summer. Yeah, but I use slip bobbers for that. And then I got a bunch of jig heads here that I picked up from Walmart for cheap. I think they're a little bit too big for the bullheads, but you know, sometimes I just use a plain hook, or I use, I'm gonna get to them. I'll show you guys what I use for those bullheads. But and then also in here I have my 2/0, 3/0, and 4/0 hooks. I think I have 2/0 in here. Yeah, I do. And yeah, that's what I got in here. And I got wide gap, and then I got just normal without the like U. It's just straight up. Yeah, you get my point. And here I have a couple drop shot hooks. Oh, here's a couple hooks in here that I'm not sure what they're for. If I can find some. I had a couple in here. Yep, there's one. Here, I'll show you. They're like bent and everything, but don't know what they're used for. You could probably honestly use them for a drop shot. Which you might consider it in the springtime. Then I just got an extra bag here for extra hooks that I get. And then up here I have these alien jig heads that they sit on bottom like so, because they have these little antennas in the back. And then I got, I can't find my other one of these, but I've used it a little bit, and this head just like wobbles like if you retrieve it. Well, at least it does for me. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work or not. Probably not. But and in here, I think this is all my craws. This, yeah, this one I just had a couple stickers. I just ordered a bunch of random ones online. Yeah, this box looks super, super nice. There's only 3 different lures in here that aren't craws. We got these little lizard things with twisty tails. Excuse me. Got these little creature baits. I've never used them. I've probably bought them. I think I got them from a mystery tackle box. So don't come at me. Why'd you buy them? Then I didn't. They came in a mystery tackle box, so I just put them in my tackle box. And then I have like these little orange paddle tails. Orange, yellow, or orange with yellow and black flake, excuse me. But here, I will show you guys this box. Because this box has decent lures in it. But just some crayfish that I've had luck with. Here, I'll show you guys. So I have had luck with these. Blue flake on top. I've had luck with these. And these I will be starting to use. Alrighty, well that concludes that box. Now on to the other box. And then I have one thing, maybe a couple more things I'm not sure that I need to show you guys. Stickers on this one, yeah. Well, I'm just gonna cover that. Yeah, it's probably best I do that for some people. So I just have a bunch of jigs. I'm not really a big fan. I'm not really a big jig fisherman. I just don't like sitting there, bouncing them off bottom and stuff like that. But I do have a couple jigs. I have this light brown and orange one. I have this Guggen Squad, I'll just say Vikings color one, because that's kind of what it is. And then I had the, that'd have been nice to know that those weren't separated when I was using it. And then I got this new jig I got in the regular box. It's the smallest jig I have, which it could do me good this year for sure. And then here's the big ones here. Here's the heavyweight ones here. I'll go with a lighter one first. This one's a knocking one, but this one right here is the big one. It's got a blade at the back end, and I think this has to be 1/4 ounce. Or not a quarter. Sorry, excuse me, 1/2 ounce. It's big. It feels pretty big too. And then here I just have a bunch of spoons. Northern, anything like that. We got the old chatter donkeys here. I got 2 colors. I got white. Excuse me. I got white, and I think this is chartreuse. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but I could be wrong. Then I have them paired with 4-inch. Not sure the exact what I have them paired with. Not sure the exact thing, but another buzzbait. Not another one. I only have 2. The other one's down at the lake that I caught that 30-inch pike with. But this is the other one. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I did take it out when I first got it, but then in here I have a bunch of spinner baits. So I have just a bunch of spinner baits. Chartreuse, green and white, chartreuse, and then I have an all green one. And then that is all of mine. Oh, excuse me. This is what I use for the bullheads. Sometimes use these because they have a way smaller hook than what I showed you guys earlier. And then you just get a little piece of worm and you thread it on the end. That's another thing that I do. And then I want to show you guys. Yeah, I already showed you guys this worm. That That tackle box only has one sticker. There's nothing really to show. But here is, I made this, and this summer I think I'm actually going to take it out on the water and try it. It has a bunch of spinnerbait skirts. I think I have 3 on here. I have red, I have chartreuse and green, and chartreuse and white. And then I just have this dangling on there with some hot glue attached to this one, so it won't move anywhere. And I have this guy being able to spin, so it spins in the water. I've never actually used it. And I have a treble hook at the end. I've never used it. Never been to a lake that, I don't know. I made it long time ago. Just never thought I would use it, so I kind of just made it for fun because I just had spare time. But yeah, I didn't really give you guys any tips on what I use in the spring, but I use jerk baits. This is what I like to use when there's when there's sunken weeds, and the weeds aren't up to the surface yet in the spring, and but you can still see them, and there's like 6 feet underwater. This is what I like to use, and I like to keep it above that weed patch and just like bounce it. I will also excuse me, I will also use that jerk bait because it won't go all the way down to those weeds. I'll also use that weedless, or not weedless, excuse me, weightless I totally blanked out there for a second. I forgot what it's called. But I will use this. Sorry. I just totally blanked out about what it is. But I will totally use that. Drop shot. Excuse me. Weightless drop shot. And I'll be using that a lot this spring when the ice unthaws. But it was getting ice down at the lake. I got my boat through it today. I took that hair jig with me down there to see if maybe I could catch something for you guys, and I took that jerk bait down there. Yeah, well, I got through the ice, and it's chilly out there, trust me. I had one bite on the jerk bait. I wasn't really paying attention because I was trying to get my boat to stay still. Because it's not the biggest boat in the world. I think I might try to see if I can deck that thing out. I repainted it this fall for goose hunting. Didn't get much goose hunting in since the last video. I think I maybe went out like once or twice after that. But yeah. So ice fishing is gonna be coming up soon, and I'm gonna make a video on what I use and everything like that. I pretty much use bobber. I jig sometimes too. I have, I think, 1 or 2 1 jigging rod and 3 bobber rods. Well, one of them is for my iFish Pro. So yeah, that's pretty much all that, and I will make another video on my ice fishing box and what I use when I've had luck with ice fishing, because I feel like that's gonna help you guys more right now, because I can make another video about tips for spring fishing later on during the season when, you know, it's a cold day and I decide not to go out ice fishing. But I will probably be going ice fishing a decent amount this winter. Early ice, I'm gonna be going spearing. Well, not spearing, I'm going to cut a hole and I'm going to watch over it and have a bobber on one side and jig on the other side. Probably going to be sitting in about 5 feet of water. I'm not going to be able to have my phone above the hole because I don't want it to drop in the hole. So if I catch anything, I'll probably just record it. Probably be seeing / catching a bunch of bullheads. Might see a couple northerns swim through. So I'll have my phone on hand to record that. But yeah, stay posted in a couple weeks, and hopefully I will have an ice fishing video out soon. The ice is getting there. Stay tuned.